So I'm here with another video. I was having a conversation with one of my Facebook friends who posted something awesome. I don't know if she did this because she saw one of my videos, but she basically posted on her Facebook that she has put on a little bit of weight. She used to be fit, and then she's took pictures of herself, but she hasn't posted them, and she basically held herself accountable to showing people the after. So that's like her coping skill, and that's kind of like what I teach people. You put yourself out there and it motivates you because now you have to, because you said to all your Facebook friends or somebody. So I think it's awesome, awesome, awesome that she did that. And then I did make mention that I was going to make a motivational video, and I decided on one thing that one of my clients gave me an idea about yesterday, and then somebody just sent me a message now that I want to address that specific issue. So basically, the first one that I was talking to my client about, and this is in all my videos, she said, why don't you make a video about the power of positive thinking? And I do that all the time. And that's super, super, super important. But one of my, by far, my favorite quotes ever, ever, ever is, if you think you can or you think you can't, either way, you're right. So if this really all started a long time ago with me, when one of the things that I learned when I started reading more about positive thinking and the possibilities, endless possibilities, is I always thought, oh my God, I'm a girl. I won't be able to do pull-ups. And then I changed my whole mind frame. And then I was absolutely determined. And it's really kind of funny, but I'll tell you the story. How I realized that I actually could do a pull-up. It was I think it was like 2 months after I had said, I read that book, boom, I said, I'm going to do a pull-up. And I believed it every single day, and every day that was one of my positive affirmations, is I'm getting closer and closer to being able to do a pull-up. And I remember I was at a tanning salon, and it was one of those stand-up booths, and so weird. I know, this is so strange, but it was a weird one. It was like an older tanning booth. This was in New York, and it had one of the bars on top. It was kind of like open, and then there was a bar on top. And I remember looking up and being like, I'm in a tanning booth. I can't believe there's a pull-up bar in it. And I did my first pull-up completely naked in the tanning booth. But I'll never forget that feeling. So if you think you can or you think you can't, either way, you're right. And there's literally, you can do anything. So just to play on kind of some of the comments that people have been sending me about haters, and I've done a whole bunch of videos on them, and family members and people that aren't supportive. If in the back of your mind, every time you go around them, you think, I will be okay. I will be okay. I have a game plan. So when you're around your family that's haters, or somebody, family members, friends, and you have a game plan as to what you're going to do, because it's really all about a game plan, no matter what it is. If you have a game plan, I'm going to go in there, and every time they talk about weight or anything, I'm going to change the subject. If they start making comments like, oh, just go ahead, have one chip, what's the big deal? One chip adds up, and it is a big deal, so change the subject. Oh, no, I don't want it. Hey, don't let me forget to tell you about this story. And if it's like a holiday, you go over there with the game plan of bringing a game. And then when you eat on a separate table, or you eat dinner at the table with them. And then when it's snack time, you get off the table and you go and, hey, I brought movies. Hey, guys, I brought games. Okay, now to get to the message that somebody sent to me, and then we'll be done. Maybe this won't be a 10-minute video. So basically somebody asked me what's like the best version of cardio to do to get ripped, and then also to put on size or get lean, ripped legs, but not get thickness. So, and here's the best thing that the best way that I can possibly answer. There's really like, cardio is cardio, just as long as it's quality cardio. So you can jump around in your living room with your heart rate up elevated. You can run on the treadmill. You can do jump rope. You can do sprints. You can run on hills. You can do the stair mill. You could do anything. There's not one exercise, I don't believe. There's not one exercise that is going to get you thickness. Like people say, oh, don't go on the stairs because it gets your legs thick. Here's the thing. If you're eating right and training the right way, you're not going to have huge jacked legs. We're not bodybuilders. We're not training for huge jacked legs and doing like reps of like 2 and 3 reps of disgustingly heavy leg press with 10 plates on each side. No. if you're doing quality cardio with your heart rate's elevated, which everybody should have a heart rate monitor. Polar is the only one I respect. FT7 is good for cardio and training, which is why I have that one. I also did a video on me and my husband's business, our blog, and it's what's the best or what the truth about cardio, and I give you the formula to figure out what your target heart rate zones are, and I explain about how I don't believe in fat burning zones, so on and so forth. If you're doing proper cardio and you're doing good resistance training, don't be afraid of heavy weights. I just posted a picture yesterday. I went to the gym and I did all supersets of heavy weights with band work. So I did lat pull downs and I got up to 245s and 210s, which isn't even my heaviest. So it was kind of a light day for me. Lat pull downs, then I supersetted it with a tube. Then I did lateral raises, supersetted it with a band. Then I did push-ups. Then I did bicep curls and supersetted it with a band, and then jump rope. And everything was like heavy. It wasn't my heaviest day. But in reference to legs, you can go stupid heavy on legs. You can go 10 plates. You can get 5, 6, 7, 8 reps. You can do, you know, whatever your max is. And again, don't be afraid of the weights. But if you're not eating right, all that muscle that you're building and tearing and not getting huge and jacked, you are going to get swollen and you are going to get thickness. But if you're eating the right way, you're training the body to put on lean muscle tissue and you're getting leaner and dropping your body fat. So that is the best way. And I can't say do this, this, and this. That's why on my programs, I have clients send me food logs 7 days a week. 7 days a week, I critique their food log. Personal training is personal to you. They each start on different phases, or the clients that come into the studio each progress differently. And then the nutrition is different per person also. So I have my philosophies on combinations of food, time of day, and all that other stuff. But then once we get closer and closer, or even not getting closer and closer to your goal, we just get, you know, we're just getting results, and then even if you still have 40 pounds to lose and you plateau, I know I can make a change. And that's what's sending the food logs every single day, because everybody takes to different style of food. Like I have some clients that can't eat fruit. I can't eat fruit. I automatically see cellulite when I eat fruit. I can't eat carrots. There are some clients that don't have any man-made food. Some clients that can get away with it and still see results. So each thing is individualized for each person. That's training and nutrition. So I hope I answered this to the best that I possibly can without kind of sounding like a jerk, like, oh, I can't answer it. And I mean, it would be great if I can work with everybody and if everybody can do my program, because I can help anybody. Doesn't matter what your goal is. I can help you. But the only way I can help you is if I see you 7 days a week via email. That's why I require the heart rate monitor. If somebody was to go to my coaching program website, Coaching with Jen, Jen with 2 N's, coachingwithjenn.com, and they would enroll in that 6-month commitment program, but then they can't get the heart rate monitor, I'll give them a refund, because I can't work with you unless I see what your heart rates are. So it's like literally, if you're not willing to send me a food log, or if you don't send me a complete one with wake time, bedtime, time of each and every meal and snack, time you started your workout, duration of the workout, average and max heart rate, calorie burn, you hit your goals. If you don't do any of those things, I can't keep you as a client. So, I hope this was a good motivational video. Almost 10 minutes. The power of positive thinking. If you think you can or you think you can't, either way you're right. Change the way that you think. And go read what my motivational quote was at 5:30 this morning. I love you.